So I'm going to answer a small selection of your questions that you sent into my blog since what happened. And I apologise if I look worse for wear or seem a bit off. I mean, it's only been about 3-4 weeks. You'll have to bear with me. Sorry. Right. So the first question obviously is what you're going to do now that Sherlock is now that Sherlock is gone. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm at Harry's. I've been at Harry's for a few weeks now. I didn't really fancy going back to the flat. I stayed there the first night, and I after the funeral I decided I'd come and visit Harry for a bit. I mean, it's not preferable. So the plan is now that basically, yeah, because I can't go back to work just yet, I'm gonna go and see some friends, but mostly it's just cups of tea, go on the internet, bit of Facebook, really. I mean, it's difficult at the moment going out because I do get quite a lot of media attention, which is not what I really need right now, because pretty much everybody's given up on him, which is quite sad, to put it lightly. Just keeping on. Yeah, keeping on. What do you miss most about Sherlock now that he's gone? Ridiculous question. What a ridiculous question. Everything. I miss everything. I do, and I'm not trying to say that in a bit of a lousy way. I just, what can I say? He's my best friend. He was my best friend. I thought he was brilliant. The biggest loss is adventure. Because it was an adventure. It was every day was different. You know, even if I was just inside, he'd be wandering around doing all sorts of ridiculous things, and I'd spend half my time just chasing after him. It's like, I don't know, if you were whisked away on a journey and then just told that's it, that's your lot. I mean, it was a lot more than that, obviously. So I suppose I miss the adventure of it all, and the thrill, the excitement. What's going to happen to Sherlock's blog now that he's haven't really thought about that. The blog will stay there. Sherlock and his infinite bloody wisdom would probably want it to be there still. Whatever he's bloody doing, he'd want it to be there, because everybody is an idiot and they need to be educated in 241 different types of tobacco ash. I hope I got that right. I'm not sure if I did. He'd call everybody an idiot. I'd be like, John, you shouldn't have taken down that blog. Now people will never know how to identify, you know, Perfume by Britney Spears compared to, I don't know, proper stuff. I don't care. But he'd care, so I'm going to leave it there for him. He's still living in 221B. Technically, yes. I don't really plan to leave. I couldn't stomach seeing anybody else in that flat. But at the moment it's quiet. It's so quiet without him. I can't go back. I did the other week to help Mrs. Hudson with a couple of things. She wanted to move out of his, nothing too important. If I took away his microscope, he'd probably throw me off St Bart's, to be fair. So, you know, nothing like that, but, you know, just a couple of old magazines and bits and bobs and, you know, odd things he wouldn't miss, I'm sure, or probably will miss. I don't know, I don't like cleaning out his stuff. I feel like there's a Sherlock voice somewhere going, John. But no, I will be back at some point in the near future, but it won't be soon. 'Cause quiet is boring. It's boring, it's so dull. So dull without him. Someone, Sebastian Moran, apparently, however that is, has asked me how everything's going at 221B. I wonder, Sebastian, I wonder how that is going. If that's meant sarcastically, that's quite rude. That's quite rude. Whatever. I don't care. With the fall and the current aftermath of losing your best friend, have you had any change in feelings towards Sherlock? Are you mad at him or disappointed? Or have you suddenly realised your blatant homosexual feelings towards him? First off, Sherlock Holmes is a brilliant man and I trust in him. I believe in Sherlock Holmes and I believe that my opinion of him will never change. With that said, blatant homosexual feeling, I get this a lot from people who hound me on the streets and people who come up to me and try to bully me into talking about it when I'm not comfortable to. You know, this question always arises, it always comes up. Well, I'll say this to you, right? Whatever there was, whatever existed, whatever was blatant or not blatant, whatever you saw, whatever I lived, that's gone. Now, that is gone. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because it's all disappeared. Whatever I felt, whatever he felt, it's gone because he's dead. And I saw him. I saw him on the ground and he was dead, so that's the end of it. I'm not going to answer any more questions. That's finished. I'm finished.